welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be giving you a Christmas 2015 recap. It all started on Christmas Eve. Me and my family watched Home Alone 2, and then after everyone else was in bed, I watched my favorite Christmas movie, The Nativity Story. And once that was over, I stayed downstairs and slept there because the couch is so comfortable, and it was like almost 3 o'clock in the morning. Around 5 a.m. my dad was up for who knows what reason. He made an early morning coffee run a couple hours after that, and when he came back he surprised me with a latte, which was much appreciated. The only reason I know he was up at 5 a.m. is because my eyes kind of popped open and I checked my phone and it was 5 a.m. and then I went back to sleep until like 8 or 9 a.m. I drank my latte, and then everyone else was up soon after that. We all had our coffee, opened presents. I got a lot of nice things, which I will show you quickly. I got a lot of books. As you know, for Hanukkah, I got most of the Patrick Bowers Files series. I got a lot of those books. Well, my mom got me almost all of them. There's one more that I still need, but she got me Opening Moves, Every Crooked Path, The Queen. I think this is one of my favorite covers. I love it. And how perfect is this for Christmas? Snow. I got 2 books that are in the River of Time series by Lisa T. Berggren. I got Born in Tributary, which I already own electric copies of because at the time of the release they were only available electronically. And then she decided to come out with the 2 novellas in one in a physical copy. So now I have Born in Tributary, and then I have Deluge, which I think is the last one, but you never know. And if you really like historical fiction and sort of science fiction kind of themes, I don't know if time travel is considered science fiction, but this takes place in medieval Italy and there is time travel involved. Medieval Italy, time travel. The River of Time series by Lisa T. Berggren. The complete Sherlock Holmes collection. This is part of a special collection that Barnes & Noble has come out with in the past year or so. I already have the Edgar Allan Poe book, which I found at Half Price Books. Isn't this a gorgeous book? Look at that. Look at that. The Jane Austen collection. I have never read any of the Sherlock Holmes or Jane Austen novels, so I'm super excited. Like, I hope the camera is picking this. How gorgeous are these books? I almost don't even want to read them because they're just so beautiful. Like, does anyone else ever do that? You don't even read the book for like months because you just want to stare at it. Okay, and the last few things I got are movies. I also got a Macy's gift card from my aunt, which is downstairs in my wallet waiting to be spent. Thank you for that. I love Macy's. I also got the North and South DVD. This is a mini series. If you love the Jane Austen films, you will love this. Breakfast at Tiffany's, classic. The Help. Arranged, which is a lovely indie film. It's about 2 teachers who become friends. One is a Muslim and one is an Orthodox Jew, and they're both going through the same struggle of an arranged marriage, and everything turns out peachy keen. And then I got a few more Disney movies. Yes, I got Brother Bear 1 and 2. And if you watched my Hanukkah haul, you know that I actually picked out these DVDs myself to help my mom out. Hercules. And then, dun 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 dun, I finally own my favorite Disney movie, which is Tarzan. Whoop whoop. After we opened presents, we got ready and made our way to the movie theater. Here's the thing, my brother chose a theater in a smaller city, hoping the crowds would be small, and we got there 40 minutes early. When we got there, we purchased our tickets, nothing seemed off, and we turned around the corner to go into our theater, and it is the smallest, cheesiest looking theater ever. Like, okay, it was just, it wasn't a big room this way, it was just a long room like this, split down the middle. There were about, oh, I don't know, maybe 15 to 20 rows on each side and like 8 chairs per row. And the screen was about 1/3 the size of a normal movie theater screen. It was a brief disappointment, but we found seats in the very back, so we had the best view of the screen. Once the lights went off and the trailer started playing and the movie started, it was all good. Now I can reveal that we went to see Star Wars: The Force Awakens. I was so excited. Oh, I can't even tell you how excited I was to see this movie. Here's how it went. Literally, when the classic opening crawl started, in my mind I was like, this is the greatest movie ever. Like, I didn't see any people, it was just words, and I was like, this is the greatest movie ever already. And oh my gosh, I had tears in my eyes and chills throughout the entire thing. It was, oh, it was just the greatest thing ever. If you have not seen it, I'm not going to give away spoilers, but I will be talking about characters who appear from this point on. So if you haven't seen it, don't watch this. Please don't. I don't want to spoil anything for you. If something is spoiled from you from this point on, I'm sorry. It's your fault because I have warned you. Moving on. When Chewie appeared on screen, my mom leans over and whispers, "Isn't that the cookie?" I spent the next 5 minutes trying in vain to choke down my laughter. I was crying. I was laughing so hard, and I didn't want to spoil it for anyone else around us because the theater was packed. Finally, when I'd contained my laughter, I lean over and I'm like, "Mom, Chewbacca is a Wookiee, not a cookie." I guess it's kind of like one of those moments you have to be there. Like, in the moment, it was hilarious. BB-8 is the cutest thing ever. Me and my mom were gushing over him the entire time. He is so adorable. Han Solo is like my favorite Star Wars character, so I literally like silently clapped and freaked out when it came on screen. I thought the new cast was really great. They did a good job of picking a strong cast that can carry Star Wars once all the old characters aren't really important in the new storylines. So good job casting people, casting directors and all that. This sums up the experience for me and my brother. The end is nearing and the big reveal is coming up. In that final moment when the hooded figure is revealed, me and my brother looked at each other and simultaneously whisper, "We are not worthy." I'm getting chills thinking about it. We were just so excited and I was just like, oh my god. It was, you know, sometimes the hype over a movie gets way out of control and you see the movie and you're like, wow, this got out of control. The movie doesn't always necessarily live up to that hype, but if you haven't seen Star Wars yet, the hype is real. The hype is legit. It's genuine. This movie really is one of the best from 2015. It is a masterpiece. I was reading about how they made it and how they used new technology, but they cut back on it because they wanted to use old-fashioned techniques in order to make this movie feel like part of the original trilogies. They didn't want it to feel so separate that it felt like an entirely new universe. It felt like Star Wars, and I really appreciated that. We ate at Sizzler after that. I got the steak and lobster. It was okay, but just warning you, it is not worth $20. don't even waste your time. It was like not that great. After that, we all came home. We were still coming off of that Star Wars high. And we all just kind of chilled out and relaxed the rest of the day. I watched a few more Christmas movies, ate some ice cream, and yeah, that was our Christmas. I hope you enjoyed this Christmas recap. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to receive notifications every time I upload a new video. I will see you in my next video. Bye!